everyone, my name is Ariane. I am a luxury travel advisor based in Vancouver, Canada, and I am still here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And today is a really exciting day. I'm actually off to see the elephants here in Chiang Mai. So I am going to be giving you guys a little bit more information on what we're doing when we get there, and I am off to breakfast. We leave very shortly for the Patara Elephant Farm, so very excited to take you along with me. I am being hosted here by the Tourism Authority of Thailand, so everything that they have hosted me on is definitely approved through them. So let's go for breakfast at the main restaurant here at the 137 Pillars House. 137 Pillars House offers a delicious buffet breakfast in the morning with so many options. Unfortunately, I had a lighter breakfast as I was still so full from last night's dinner. We were then on the road to the mountains just outside of Chiang Mai to visit Patara Elephant Farm.
Hello, Sawadee Krap from Patara Elephant Farm, Chiang Mai, Thailand. We would more than happy to have you here on site and be in a part of our conservation support. So having you here on site, we're gonna be sharing you the experience of the lifetime called Elephant Caregiver for a Day, which come from what we believe that every elephant on earth belong and responsible by every people. So we're gonna be together sharing the knowledge of elephant healthcare and elephant communication. So the trip is not designed to make you feel sad, emotional, or the trip is not kind of elephant and animal entertaining. The trip here is actually focusing on healthcare and the communication. So it's the area where friendly people should meet and giving them your time, giving them your attention to do healthcare work for the elephant. Thank you.
After speaking with Pat, the owner, we had an introduction to one of the elephants with her baby. We were able to interact with them, feed them, and at no point were the elephants forced to interact with us. They could do what they wanted. However, of course there was food involved, so they didn't interact for the bananas. The baby was quite active and had quite the little personality.
Instead of believing that misleading the elephant is sad and suffering, we're going to be focusing more on her health. So my concern and your concern is to check and compare if left and right eyes of the elephant has the same wet distance down below here. Do we say evenly or equally? Then okay. But if you happen to see that one of the eyes seems to be running and it's a lot more non-stop, then observe. It can be a problem or eyes infection. So then we get the vet.
We learned about Patara Elephant Farm's 4 R's: rescue, recovery, reproduction, and reintroduction, and how that has all played out, especially since the pandemic with the lack of tourism in Thailand, and how they've had to rescue elephants as other sanctuaries or even local farmers who had elephants couldn't afford the care and food costs for the elephants anymore. I learned so much about the Thai elephants, which are a subspecies from the Asian elephants here at Patara Elephant Farm.
B-O-N.
Bone.
Yes, bone. Okay. Okay.
ยกปากขึ้นเนี่ยค่ะ
บน
ให้ยกงวงนะครับบน
บน
บน
บน is mean trunk up พรรษา
ครับเพราะว่าบนบน
เก่งมาก
Okay, where you see the elephant? You see that? Can you hear? You see?
elephant trunk
Beat, beat. Yes, you feel it, okay? Bone. Yeah, you feel it? Okay.
on the side
Bone. Show your hair, lady. You say bone. Yes, bone. And you feel.
oh gentle
And you say Didi. Hey.
Didi good girl
You know Didi?
Didi like good girl
Yes, Didi. ภาษาบน
Bone.
Bone. Louder. Say bone.
Loud.
Okay, bone.
I did really enjoy my visit to Patara Elephant Farm. It was so amazing to spend time with the elephants in this manner. I really would consider coming back if I do come back to Chiang Mai on my own. Afterwards, we ate a delicious local lunch nearby at the Royal Rose Garden. Then headed back to our hotel, 137 Pillars House, to have a much needed shower and relax before our hosted dinner. If you missed my room tour, I've linked it in the description box down below. We then walked by a lovely coffee shop and cafe near our hotel on our way to dinner called Woo Cafe. It had a lovely gift shop inside and a beautiful art gallery upstairs. Across the road was where we were eating dinner at One the Moon restaurant. It was a beautiful restaurant near the river of Chiang Mai, and our dinner seating was absolutely gorgeous. As our time in Chiang Mai is so short, we didn't have time to visit a hawker stall I really wanted to swing by, so our guide Tui arranged our driver to get the pork knuckle rice from the Cowboy Hat Lady's hawker stall in Chiang Mai that was made famous by Anthony Bourdain. I highly suggest visiting this hawker stall and trying the dish for yourself, as it was so good. I've added a Google Maps pin in the description box down below where you can find it. Our hosted meal at Wallamoon overlooking the river was amazing, and the presentation of all the dishes were so beautiful. Chef Kun Tim personally was here to see how our meal was, and it was so lovely to meet her. Highly suggest eating at Wan Lamoon if you're ever in Chiang Mai. After dinner, it was time for a walk, so we headed to the Sunday night market in Chiang Mai. To enter the market at the time of my visit in early March 2022, you did need to wear a mask, take your temperature, and show proof of vaccination. It was such a great night market, and this was definitely the best one we visited during our trip to Thailand, so be sure to check it out and make your purchases here. There's also a lot more local handicrafts at this market, I noticed, which was really wonderful to see, and also to support the local makers. I came back to my room at 137 Pillars House to some delicious chocolate truffles and made myself a latte before bed. Hi friends, so we just got back in from the Sunday night market. We had such a great time here. Just exploring that night market was actually really great. They did check vaccination cards or the Marchana app. So just depending on what you had, that's what they were checking, and then they would give you a little sticker. Most people were wearing masks, and I did feel very safe checking out the Chiang Mai Sunday night market. So highly suggest, if you are coming to Chiang Mai and you are here on a Sunday, definitely go and check that out, because there are a lot more local crafts, and it's nice to see that it is more of local handicrafts and not so much trinkets and that kind of stuff. So definitely come check it out. I am now off to bed. It was a very busy day, as you saw here in the video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. There is still quite a bit of Thailand content coming your way here on my channel. So definitely also be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It is free to subscribe, so there's no costs involved with that. So be sure to give me a subscribe. It does actually help support my channel quite a lot. So thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!